Hello everyone, this is Strawberry Singh, and I'm back to talk to you more about Project Bento, which will be released very soon to the main Second Life viewer, probably within the next month or so, since as Linda Lab announced their release candidate viewer for Bento last week. So I'm assuming probably within the next month to 6 months it'll hit the main viewer. But now also Firestorm and other third-party viewers can have Bento within the next few weeks, I believe, now that it is a release candidate viewer. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. A couple of weeks ago, I showed you guys an Akuruka bento head. If you look back on my YouTube channel, you can take a look at that. And the video before this, I showed you how these bento wings work from Fate Play that have been released as well. Now I'm going to in this video show you the Catwa bento head. This bento head has not been released. I don't believe it will be released until Bento hits the main grid, but I'm not sure. If it does, then I'll let you guys know in my blog post. Now, everything I'm wearing today is going to be available and listed properly in my blog post. Please look for a link to that in the description of this video. And let me just get into it. What I've received from Catwa as a preview, so I can show you guys, since it hasn't been released to the public as of yet, is a bento test head. Inside this head, there is a pair of eyes that are rigged, which I'm wearing. Teeth that are also rigged, which you'll see once I start using the animation. And then I'm wearing the head alpha, and then of course this is the sample head. Now this is the animation, which will give you an example of how the animations will work with bento. Let me just get that on my screen. It's a very smooth animation. Very nice. Now, I don't know if this will be working with gestures or special animations, but I'm looking forward to how it will work, or if it'll have like a separate animations HUD like Catwa's had usually have. But I really like the way these animations work. They look very smooth and natural, very nice. But the animation is very cool. I'm not going to keep playing with that because what I want to show you is how the sliders work with this head. So it did come with a shape, and it says you start with this shape. Now I did wear the shape, so I'll wear it for you right now, and you'll notice that the head looked very different. And I didn't really like the way the body looked either, and because I'm so used to my body shape. So what I did was, I know a lot of you guys have my Zara shape from my marketplace, so I actually started with that shape. I put that shape on, and you'll notice the head looks really weird with that shape. So I messed with a bunch of sliders, and I made a new shape for this bento head, and I really like the way this one looks. I thought it looked really pretty. I believe the skin applier that I'm wearing right now is from Letra. It's called Misato, but a little later in the video I'll show you how some other appliers look with it. But let me show you how some of the sliders work with this bento head. As you can see, there's a lot of changes that you can make with it. So I'm just going to right click on myself and edit my shape. Okay. I'm wondering if that's too dark. Is it too dark? Let me see. I'll make myself a little bit brighter. Oh, I can't change it. Let me see if I can change it from here. There we go, now I can change it. Okay, that's a little brighter. All right, so I'm going to go into, I'm not going to change the body obviously. So with this head, you can change the size of the head. You can actually pretty much mess with all the sliders, which you couldn't before. I believe before Bento, you could only change 3 of the sliders. So here you can increase the head as you like. See? You can do a lot with it actually. I think I had it on 69, and then the head stretch, you can see it from there. I kept it in the middle, and you can see how it looks from the side as well. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit slow, show everything in detail, so you can fast forward through this part if you're not interested in the sliders, but I do want to show you what all the sliders do, so how you can change the shape of this head. So basically when Bento is released to the main viewer, I think what you want to do is with all the bento heads that I'm sure will be released from Akuruka, from Catwa, and other mesh head makers, you want to look for one that you like the look of the best, right? The one that suits you the most. And then, if there's little changes that you want to make, like make the lips bigger, make the chin a little wider or the nose bigger, then that will be easily accomplished because there's only so much you can do with the sliders. You have to start with a good base mesh, one that you like the most. So, okay, over the head length, you see how it's um, messing with the hair over there. Let me just show you from the side as well. I'm going to try and show you, see there? I'll try and show you all the different angles. Face shear, I should show from the front. I kept it in the middle because, that's a little bit spooky to me. But hey, some people like to have a little bit of a crooked face. So forehead angle, this is what's going to make your hair fit properly. I know that I usually have a lot of issues with fitting different hairs with different mesh heads or how it looks. So this will help you see how the angle of the hair. So I like to keep it in the middle as well. I'm keeping a lot of these sliders in the middle. Now the brow size will also mess with the hair at the top there. Okay, so you get an idea there. And the upper cheeks, you can give yourself, I don't know if you can really see that from this angle. See that? Okay. I don't remember where I had it. I'm just going to leave it there. And lower cheeks, you can give yourself a little bit of a sunken in cheekbones. I don't like it too much, so I'm going to keep it probably in the middle as well. And then you can also give yourself some higher cheekbones, which you can't really see from this angle. So as you can see, Bento is really going to change up the the game here. It's a definite game changer, like I said in my Akuruka post. Now, if we get to the eyes, you can do a lot with the eyes. I changed my eyes a lot from the default shape that came with the Catwa head. You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller. I like them somewhere in the middle. The eye opening as well, you can change that. I kept the eye opening a little bit smaller because I felt it looked better with this skin. And then we have the eye spacing. Now you don't want to go too crazy because that's also, since the eyes are rigged, the eyes will also move along with that. So you want to make sure you have it where the eyes look somewhat centered so you don't look too cross-eyed or too spaced out. The outer eye corner can give you a little bit of a lift if that's what you like. I kind of like it in the middle as well, close to the middle. The inner eye corner, same thing. I'm going to keep that in the middle as well. The eye depth give you a little bug eyes, but of course you got to watch those mesh eyes, and you don't want them too inside either. So I'm going to keep that in the middle. The upper eye fold, you can increase that or decrease that. Yeah, put it around there. And you can give yourself some eye bags, which I'm not a huge fan of, so I'm going to put it over there. You can give yourself some puffy eyelids. The eyelash length won't work because this eyelash length is obviously for the system eyelashes, and you're wearing mesh eyelashes that came with the mesh head. And you can, I believe the eye pop doesn't work either. Sorry, that's just my phone going off. It's a busy day. Okay, then ears. Now you'll notice that my ears are a little bit pointy. I decided to make them pointy to kind of go with my whole wing fairy look, but you can actually change that with these. Isn't that cool? So first I can make my ears bigger if I want to. I can make them very, very massive. And then I can change the angle. I don't know if I can change the angle actually. Let me see. No, I can't change the angle. The angle does not change. Okay. Attached earlobes, I can't change that either. See, that's part of the system ears. Now the ear tips is what I can change. I can make them round or pointy like I had before. So I'm going to leave it over there, I think. That looks kind of cool. Kind of goes with my look. Okay, so let's get into the nose. I'll show you all the sliders that work with the nose. So we have the nose size. You can make it bigger, and you can make the nose wider, like that. Kind of like that, actually. I'm going to keep it over here. And then you can make the nostril width wider or thinner as you like. And the nostril division goes up and down. I like to keep it in the middle in this one with this mesh head. I think that looks really pretty. The nose is really pretty on this head. The nose thickness you can play with. I kept mine as a little bit thinner. The upper bridge, which you probably won't be able to see from this angle, so I'm just gonna angle it there. There we go. If you want to mess with the upper bridge, I'm gonna keep it on the low side. And the lower bridge kind of makes the nose a little bit less longer and longer there, so I kept it in the middle. And the bridge width, you can see between the eyes there, see that? And the nose tip angle, so you can make the nose go up and down. I don't really like that up look too much. That's really pretty. And the nose tip shape makes it a little bit bigger. I think I kept it very small. And then you can give yourself a crooked nose, but it kind of makes the mouth shift weirdly, so I just kept it in the middle. So that was the nose. Next is the mouth. The mouth is interesting because you can actually do quite a bit with the mouth, and it actually looks really nice compared to the default viewer. So you can change the default avatar. You can change the width of the mouth. I made mine a little bit smaller, kind of like the little pouty, puckered look. You can make your lips a little bit fuller, as much as you like, or thinner. So I kept it around 22, I believe. Lip thickness, you can make the lips thicker. Now remember, when you're making it thicker here, it looks bigger and looks more outward there. So I keep it about 55, a little bit. Okay, and then the lip ratio changes the how heavy, if you want a bottom heavy or a top heavy. I think I kept it right in the middle or somewhere like there. Okay, and then we have the mouth position. You can make it lower, higher. So I think I just kept it in the middle. And the mouth corners. Now this is where, you know how like in the olden avatars, when we try to make our smile look really creepy, it kind of looks creepy right now too. So you don't want to go too far. But the sad face kind of looks cute actually. But yeah, you can give yourself a little bit of a smile without getting too much into the creep factor. I'm gonna put it on 40. Then you can add a cleft in your lip there. I wasn't too big a fan of how it looked there, so I'm gonna just keep it on the low side. And the other lip cleft there. This one kind of made the lips look a little bit fuller. You see how that happened? I kind of actually like that. Maybe I should keep that. Yeah, gonna keep it around there, I think. And then you can shift the mouth again, and it kind of affects the nose as well, but I'm not going to shift that. Now the last one we're going to look at is the chin sliders. A lot of the chin sliders don't work, but a lot of them make a huge difference, so you want to pay attention to those. The chin angle, you can make it go really out, which looks very awkward, or in, which also looks very awkward. So you want to kind of keep that in the middle. I think I kept mine around there. No, I didn't. That looks very awkward. Where was I? I think it was around, I think I'll just put it on 50 for now. I don't recall exactly the number I was on. But I'm going to undo my changes at the end anyways. The jaw shape, you can give yourself a little bit of a heavier jaw or a thinner jaw. I like the little wider jaw. Chin depth. Now this is the one where you can make yourself look like Jay Leno, or no chin at all. So I had to like move my chin depth a lot from my Zara shape. So if you are using my Zara shape with this mesh head, keep that in mind, that you want to definitely get into the chin depth and bring that a lot lower. Okay. And then we have the jaw angle. The jaw angle is like kind of like gives you more of a double chin or so. You can keep it, see how it looks? I'm gonna keep it around there. The jaw jut, I don't remember if this one moves it. Yeah, it does. Okay. So this actually lets you, um, you want to make sure you get it right according to all the other sliders so your mouth closes properly. See how it's a little bit, I can see in my mouth. Need to fix that, I think. Probably around there. That looks pretty good. And the jowls, I don't know if that moves. Let me see the side. Don't remember. Yeah, that one didn't do anything. And I believe the rest of them didn't either. The chin cleft and all that. Yeah. So the rest of these, oh yes, the chin neck, that does make a difference. So you can move that around to fill it in a little bit more. And there you have it. Those are all the sliders that are affected on this head with the bento bones because it is rigged to the bento skeleton. I don't know if it's like those are all the sliders that affect with the heads or if it's just the ones that Catwa has. I'm gonna undo the changes because I kind of like the shape that I had before. There, yeah. And I'm just gonna exit out of here. So I don't know if there are more sliders that are affected by this, that or if these are just the ones that Catwa used. But I'm looking forward to checking out more bento heads for sure. So far, I'm really happy with the way the results are coming out with both the Akiruka and the Catwa bento head. So I'm seeing what else we can do with it. This one is definitely a very pretty head. I like it a lot. And one thing I did also like that it also already works with the appliers that I already had for other Catwa heads. So this one that I'm wearing right now is the Letra Misato skin. So I'm just gonna try a few more for you guys to see. So this is the Bold and Beauty Paulina applier. Just so you can see how it looks on this head. Isn't that beautiful? Look how pretty that looks. This head is a very pretty head. I guess the name of the head is when she's gonna release it. Looks like it's going to be Catya Bento. So I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think it is. So let me show you another skin that I have. This is for Insole Mia skin. I can't see it. It's out over there. Let me just move that into the camera. So these are all released skins that you can get for your other Catwa heads right now if you like any of them. I feel like my preset is too bright right now. Let me see. That's better. Okay, so it's also really pretty skin. Seems like a lot of the Catwa skins that I already had are really suiting this head as well. So that's great. And I especially like the fact that I was able to play with the sliders and get it to my liking. I also like this YSYS skin Lucinda. These are all pretty recent releases. I'll link to them in my blog post. Please look for the description, the link to that my blog post in the description. This is Lucinda, very pretty. I like that one a lot. I'll show you one more. Let's see. Let me do a glam affair. See how the glam affair looks. Wow, that is just gorgeous. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is so pretty. I love that a lot of these already look fantastic with this head. So I'm just gonna put the Letra skin back on. But look how beautiful this one looks. I can't get over it. Okay. So that is the Catwa Bento head. Unfortunately, it's not released yet, but I will let you know as soon it is, and Maybe I'll do another video about it if there's any more updates and so forth. But Catwa was kind enough to send this to me, so I was able to show you guys all the details and what's coming. And hopefully, let's pray that this happens really soon. Now that it's become a release candidate, hopefully it'll be in the Firestorm viewer soon, and we'll get to play with more bento items. Please check out my YouTube channel for other bento items, such as these wings that I've featured earlier and the other Accurica bento head, to see what else bento can do. And keep an eye on my blog for more bento updates. And I hope you liked it, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.